Throughout the season of Lent, the devotional that I used was called Good Enough, 40-ish devotions for a life of imperfection. And it was written by Kate Bowler and Jessica Ritchie. Kate Bowler is one of my favorite authors. It's great to find somebody who just speaks your language. Kate Bowler is that person for me. But one of the devotions that I read during Holy Week looked at the difference between 2 a.m. people and 2 p.m. people. And this has nothing to do with your waking preferences, like how early you prefer to wake up in the morning. But if we think about it, 2 a.m., most of us ideally are asleep at that time, but there are times in life where in the middle of the night, 2 a.m., we are awakened and all of the worries and the concerns and troubles of life just wash over us. And it could be a fear of a diagnosis, of the unknown, worry over the safety of a loved one or a friend, concern over a job status, whether or not when you wake up in the morning, you'll be able to make ends meet. Whatever it is, it just takes hold of our heart. And we find ourselves lying in bed, praying to God to intervene, to move in a mighty way, and just to help us fall asleep again, if nothing else. But then we have 2 p.m. people. That's when most of us were in the thick of our workday, or if you're not working, you're busy with activities, we have our to-do list, we're just focused on getting things done. And maybe we're not so focused on those things that might keep us up at night. And maybe we don't have those things that keep us up at night. But in the midst of that, we recognize that there are people for whom 2 a.m. is their all day, every day existence. There are people who continually bear the weight of that which is heavy, that which is broken and devastating and heartbreaking, and that is their everyday existence. That serves as an invitation for 2 p.m. people to develop awareness, to look, to listen, to pay attention to those of us around us, to see the hurt, to see the pain, to see the struggle, and to journey alongside. We know that God is present with us in the midst of every circumstance, no matter what it is. God is with us. And yet God calls us as God's people, as Christians, to come alongside those who are hurting, to come alongside those who are broken, who need a companion, and to be the light and the love of presence of Christ in those times. The world, although beautiful, is also broken. There is good, and yet there is evil. That's just how it is for now. So my invitation to you today, this week, is to pay attention, to look at the world around you, because once we see the hurt, once we see the struggle and the pain of others, we can't turn away. We can't turn a blind eye and pretend it's not there. We have to do something, whether through our words, our actions, the way we utilize our resources. We are called to help and to serve and to love where we are. So how about you? How can you show love today? How can you support someone who needs you? It'll be different for all of us, but I invite you to look around you and to share the love and light and presence of Christ in so many different ways this week. Grace and peace to you. Amen.